Whether you're thinking about buying a home or selling a home,
Trish Sells ATL can help.
with the current Atlanta real estate market, buyer and seller opportunities are better than ever.
Thank y'all so much, but I'll take it from here. Sellers, this is your market. It's time for you to get off of that fence and put your home on the market and get it sold to my buyers who are waiting for you to list your home. I'd love to earn your business, so please give Trish a call at Keller Williams Realty Buckhead, 404-604-3800, or text or call 404-819-4495. Please also visit my website at TrishSellsATL.com. Let's talk about how I can assist you with achieving your real estate goals and making your dreams a reality.
List your house with our mommy at TrishSellsATL.com.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in to my weekly real estate update. For those of you who may be new, this may be your first time. Welcome, welcome. I am Trish Myrick. I am a realtor here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And so thank you so much for joining me on today as we get on here every talk about the real estate news and to talk about what's going on. I understand that you guys see stuff in the news. People are telling you things, your friends, your neighbors, your family, your friends. And so we just kind of get on to ask questions, dispel myths. I'll let you guys know the information that I know. And if you have any questions, just feel free to jump in and ask. So we won't be super long today, you guys. I want to go ahead and get the news out to you. So tag, like, and share. If you know somebody that could benefit from this information, I need you to tag them. I need you to like this video. I also need you to hit share, please, and thank you. I appreciate those of you who tune in week after week. Shout out to my podcast family. Thank you so much for your downloads and listening to my weekly real estate update, y'all. So let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen. I do update every week via email. And so if you would like a copy of this, please send us an email and I'll run the information on the bottom of the screen. Text me or email us at info@TrishSellsATL.com, info@TrishSellsATL.com. So send us a email, or you can text me 404-819-4495, 404-819-4495. Once you text me or send us an email, we will subscribe you to our email list. So y'all, let's get into it. How is the market? Y'all, this is the most frequently asked question amongst the real estate community. And for this week, from this Monday to last Monday, we had 138 new listings, you guys. 138 new listings, 238 contracts, new contracts, people who have recently gone pending or under contract. Those words are synonymous. And we had 88 closings within 1 week time frame, which was super good. We are seeing these numbers decrease a little bit. However, this is the beginning of the month. We typically see the most closings at the end of the month. So just wanted to drop that tidbit and dime in there. Under contract, this is Trish Sells Atlanta business. So shouts out to James Butler, one of my buyer specialists who got one of our families under contract. Congratulations, James. I am so proud of you. Keep up the good work. Under contract, my listing down in Stockbridge, Georgia. It is now under contract. I am very grateful that it is closing very soon, y'all. So the market is still moving. I know people have saying, oh, we're seeing signs of things slowing down. That is partially true. However, there's something to do every day in this real estate business, in the real estate market. And so we have pretty much, been very still busy, and we are grateful for that. Just listed, so I have a cute ranch in Decatur, Georgia, y'all. It is a 4-sided brick ranch with hardwood floors. The kitchen has been updated And the owner's bathroom has been updated as well, y'all. This is a gem. It is a steal. This is location. It's very close to the highway, but it's also very close to the North Decatur area, you guys. And so this is a beautiful home. If you are an empty nester, if you're a first-time home buyer, if you're an investor, this home has the capacity to fit all of those potentials. And so give it a look. If you want to schedule an appointment, please feel free to give us a call. You can email us at info@TrishSellsATL.com, or you can text me 404-819-4495 to schedule an appointment. Here are some pictures. This is the front. The front has a patio and the back has a patio and a deck, you guys. And it's on a very spacious lot. This is coming through the front door, a formal living room. This is the den or family room. Gleaming hardwoods throughout, you guys. You have a little breakfast nook. This is the bedroom. This is the updated bathroom that I mentioned here. Here is the deck and then the backyard. Tons of space. You know, if you're just starting out, have a family, want somewhere for the kids to run around, it can be fenced in. It is not fenced in right now. Please let us know, 404-819-4495, or email us info@TrishSellsATL.com. Sold and closed. Woo! Y'all, I'm going to be honest. This property, one of my investors purchased as an investment property. And y'all, it gave me heartburn, indigestion. And I won't even go into the other stuff where you need Pepto-Bismol. But I will say that this one had very, very unique circumstances. My client, her lending was done through a company that they just closed their doors. It was in the news. It was in the paper. I was like, what in the world? They just shut their doors, y'all. And because they shut their doors, guess what? My client was adversely affected. We had to start all the way back over. And so we were supposed to close early July. This one closed at the end of August, and we are September, actually. It closed in September, the first week in September. So we are grateful because we had to, you know how Beyonce failed at the concert and she had to roll over and jump back up? That's exactly what we had to do for this transaction, y'all. But I'm so happy to see it close. My client, you know, is thinking about making this a short-term rental, maybe a long-term rental. I will let you guys know. It's in Northwest Atlanta, very close to the expressway. It has been renovated on the inside. Outside needs some landscaping things done to it, but you know, she got it done. Coming soon. And so this is where you guys get a sneak peek of what's going on in Trish Sells Atlanta land. And so I do have this amazing, beautiful, immaculately kept property in Decatur, Georgia, that will be hitting the market very soon, within the next week or so. This one will be hitting the market very soon. I also have a for lease. I'm often asked, Trish, do you do rentals? I represent landlords, but I do not represent tenants. So I have a landlord who wants to put their home up for rent, and it will be available this weekend for showings. And so it's in McDonough, Georgia, y'all. It's 3 stories. It's 6 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms in this home. It's the top level, the main level, and then the basement level, y'all. 6 bedroom, 4 bathrooms, 4,700 square feet. Is going to rent out for $3,800 per month, y'all. Nice property. If you're looking for somewhere to rent temporarily, you know, you have a growing family, or maybe your parents have come to live with you, there is a bedroom on the main level. I got the pictures back this morning from the photographer, and I will upload them in the MLS system very soon. It'll be today, probably towards the end of the day, because I got meetings and stuff. So this one is not listed, y'all. So this is like word of mouth. It's called Pocket Quiet Listing. And so it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath condo in Atlanta. Overlooking Centennial Park. It's right in the heart of Atlanta. So if you know anybody who needs a condo, it's the largest condo in the building. It's the largest one bedroom. Let me correct that. The largest one bedroom, one bath condo in the building. It's spacious, y'all. As you can see, this is just a part of the kitchen and then the actual living room. And so you can break that down into, living room, dining room area. The bedroom is very spacious, you guys. It even has a little office nook, if you're working from home. It has closet systems inside. The bathroom is very spacious. It has a dual vanity sink. It has a laundry room in the condo, you guys. And it's coming with a washing machine and dryer. So for $2,000 per month, let me know who you know and who I should know that wants this condo. Let me know. Email me, info@TrishSellsATL.com, or call or text me 404-819-4495. Let's get into the real estate news, y'all. I try to bring y'all the good tea. So let's talk about this housing market. This comes from the Atlanta Business Chronicles. It says, it's like somebody flipped a switch. Atlanta August home sales fall to lowest since 2014. Y'all, what goes up always has to come down. And what's the other saying? Our grandmothers used to say, trouble don't last always. And so, yes, when you saw the interest rates up and the prices were up, something was going to have to fall. And the Fed said it was not going to be the interest rate. So guess what? It's the home prices. So with the rising interest rates, guess what? The home prices had to fall. They're falling too because the interest rates are still at a level where some people who may have qualified for $350,000 home, now they only qualify for a $300,000 home. The prices, and that's what's happening, is the balancing out of all things. And so the prices have to come down in order for the market to stabilize. And that is exactly what is happening. This came from a loan officer. It says Neighborhood Mortgage Inc. in Alpharetta. They normally sold like 5,500 homes, within 12 months. Within the last year. And so now they haven't gotten as many because of the interest rate. And the interest rate is okay right now, but please expect another rate hike. We have heard that in the community. Prices are still going down. As the next part of the article says, Atlanta home prices cool. So guess what? Sellers are having to make adjustments to their prices. They're having to make adjustments. And guess what? Buyers are looking for the sellers to make adjustments. If they feel, that, hey, this seller isn't really getting with the times, they still got their home on the market for the same price, it's very, very difficult for buyers right now to make offers on homes. But the median house price has fallen from its record high in June, but the median house price in August was still $410,000, and that's still 52% higher than what it was when we went into the pandemic, y'all. So even though, the home prices have fallen, the median is still $410,000, y'all. So just understand that it's going to take time. The rise in mortgage rates have, it affects it. And so the only thing that I can say is be patient. If you looked at any of my lives prior to now, my advice to you guys was and I said, the best time to purchase a home is going to be in the fourth quarter. I'm predicting the fourth quarter, and we are about to roll into the fourth quarter with home prices going down. Yes, we will have one more interest rate hike, but the lower price is going to balance it out, you guys, the lower prices. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Sellers, you got to make adjustments to the market. I understand you want what you want and what you heard about, and that other market is gone. It is gone. Bye-bye. It's not there anymore. And so we have to adjust with the times. And that's not saying that you will not make a profit. You likely will still make a profit. However, it's not going to be astronomical, like it was. But, my sellers that have sold their homes, they have walked away with profits. Each and every last one of them. So just wanted to drop that in your spirit. Like Country Wayne says, let that sizzle in your spirit. Y'all, here is a little commercial news tea. Peachtree Center. Okay, for those of you who may not be familiar with Peachtree Center is like in the heart of downtown by Hard Rock Cafe. What else is there? Another landmark. It's the Hard Rock Cafe. It used to be the old Macy's back in the day. Off of Peachtree Street. And so they have, different hotels that it feeds. Raised in the city. It's near Peachtree Peachtree Center. So Peachtree Center, it has hotels because Peachtree Center actually connects to America's Mart. Guess what? Peachtree Center went into foreclosure, you guys. And so it has gone back to its lender after the foreclosure sale. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all a little story because I used to work in corporate America, right? And so the state agency that I worked for, I used to go to Peachtree Center all the time, and because they have food, so we would go there for lunch. They had Gus's for the turkey burgers, Benihana, Chick-fil-A was in there, the Lord's Chicken was in there. I'm trying to figure out how they done foreclosed, y'all. But stranger things have happened, right? But they had all of these, different eateries. I think Cammy Cupcake started up there at one point. They had CBS. They had Moe's that was up there. They had all of these establishments, y'all. And guess what? They have foreclosed. They have gone back to the lender. It's the Marquee Tower 1 and 2. And those towers connect to like the Marriott Marquee Hotel, y'all. And so they also said buildings numbers, not building numbers, but the addresses are 231, 235, 225, 229, and 223 Peachtree Street. They have foreclosed. It went before public sale on September 6th. The owner, Banyan Street Capital, could not reach an arrangement with the lender to rework a $115.3 million loan on the portfolio that matured in April. Citus AMC was the highest bidder, but guess what? It went back to the lender, y'all. So kind of sad. I wonder what's going to happen to the businesses that were in Peachtree Center. It's kind of sad. I visited there. Oh my gosh. It was not like recently, but it was recently enough for me to be like, wow, I can't believe. And I noticed a lot of stores and stuff were gone. So I guess that's why, because they heard the rumblings of what was going on. Moving on to our mortgage news. Home affordability is on the upswing nationwide. This is true, you guys, because prices are dipping. Y'all, don't worry about the interest rate. I'm going to give you a piece of advice. And this is, some pearls of wisdom. You marry the house, but you date the rate. Trish, what does that mean? If you love the house, if that's the house that you want, the house that you see yourself in, buy the house. But you always date your interest rate. What your interest rate is now, a year from now, you can refinance, especially if the rates have dropped back down, y'all. So marry the house, date the rate. You're always going to be looking for a lesser interest rate. You're always going to be looking for that to put some extra money in your pocket in the house and push in equity, right? And so, y'all, marry the house, date the rate. Stop looking at the interest rate and letting the interest rate be your sole decision on purchasing a home. Because if that house that you like and you love and it's not going to be there, it's not going to stay. People, I'll just wait till the market. There's no market crash. There's no market crash, y'all. Sorry. It's no market crash, y'all. It's not going to happen. So anywho, home affordability is on the upswing. And guess what? It is still cheaper to purchase a house than to pay rent. Have y'all seen rent lately? Y'all just saw two of my rental listings. One is $3,800 and the other one is $2,000. Y'all do the math and let it witness to your spirit. Let's keep it moving. Earnest money deposits, 3 things sellers should know. So this is so earnest money deposits. Let's talk about it. So when you are a buyer, and it's kind of like your good faith deposit saying, oh, I'm serious about buying this house, right? And so this article talks about 3 things sellers should know. If you're the seller's agent, cash the check if possible. Let's talk about that language. As the seller's agent, what you do is you give the check to your broker for them to put in their account until it closes, and then they give it back to you to give to the attorney. Or you can send the earnest money to the closing attorney. Just send it straight to them. And guess what the closing attorney does? They deduct it from the settlement statement. You'll see earnest money deposit or deposit. They deduct it from the purchase price. So, it's just language on that. This is like a mortgage update. So they're giving advice on this. So based on real estate license law, I have to let you guys know that, a seller's agent just can't go cash a check. We have to give it to our broker, or we have to give the money to the closing attorney, or have the buyer wire the money to the closing attorney, which is what I typically do. Have the buyer wire money to the closing attorney, so that way it's in one pot, it touches one hand, simple, easy, right? Understand the contingencies. So earnest money is protected by the financing contingency and the due diligence contingency, mostly. So during the due diligence or inspection period, the earnest money is on the line. That's why it's a certain number of days. You got to ask for repairs within a certain time. Everybody have to come to a meeting of the mind so that this earnest money isn't on the line. If the buyer says that they want repairs and the seller refuses, then they have to do what is called a termination and release to make sure that their earnest money is protected. But the financing contingency, that's a horse of a different color, because that comes and it's based on your lender. And so your lender will say, well, we need about X amount of days. Most people now, they've already been credit underwritten. So that means that their credit has already been reviewed. And so the only thing that they have to do is find the house. And then once an address is attached to that name, if it's FHA, you have a few parameters, and VA, a few parameters that you have to deal with. When did the seller buy it? Was it a flip? What's the appraisal value? I have a second appraisal going out right now for a FHA client, because the house was purchased and then it was flipped, and now the appraisal value is over $100,000. And so that is a FHA rule, that if a home was purchased for a certain amount and then it's appraising for over the $100,000, they want a second opinion, a second appraisal. So those little things, affect the financing contingency period. So it depends on your lender. We as agents, we look for lender guidance when it comes to, hey, how long should the financing contingency period be? And that message is relayed to the listing agent. And we try to just work together to create a win-win situation for both of our clients, okay? Contingency timeframes, we talked about that. Due diligence right now, I've been seeing anywhere between 5 and 7 days. Financing contingency, it depends. I see anything from 7 days, 10 days. If it's a cash offer, it may say 0 days because they send their proof, their proof of funds or whatever. So it just depends. But the financing contingency part, it can go up to 21 days. It depends too on how quickly an appraisal can get back to. An appraiser can get out there. It normally takes about 5 to 7 days for an appraisal to come back. When we were like swamped and the market was real crazy, the appraisers were like, they were swamped, y'all. And so now, we're typically getting them back pretty soon. Thank you, Sonia Truitt with PRMG, for providing us with that mortgage news information. Home prices continue to rise, I'll bet at a slower pace. So while we know that it is an opportune time to purchase a home, right? Home affordability is on the uptick nationwide. Our next article is saying that home prices continue to rise, I'll bet at a slower pace. I cannot confirm that. I will not deny it, but I cannot confirm it. And the bottom line is appreciation is slowing down. Appreciation is slowing down. June home prices were still increasing at a robust rate, but understand we're in September now, so the children have gone back to school. You know, there's still some urgency for buyers who want to get into a home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we still do have those buyers, and if you want a home for the holidays, you know, we are here. Give us a call, 404-819-4495, or email us at info@TrishSellsATL.com. But, you know, appreciation is slowing. It's still a great time to buy a home. Homes are still affordable as the market is balancing out. And so thank you so much to Kui. He also provided us with a family hack of the week, which was a guacamole recipe. My youngest daughter loves guacamole, but she only likes it from Bar Taco. So thank you so much, Kui Hun with Nations Lending, Home Loans Made Human, for providing us with the mortgage news for this week, y'all. We keep talking about it week over week about Freddie Mac has a new loan product advisor that will allow your on-time rental payments to be factored into your loan purchase decision. So keep paying that rent on time as you are preparing to become home purchase ready, y'all. Great program. And I'm glad that, you know, they are incorporating the rental history and the on-time payments into the loan decision, y'all. That's a great thing. We're going in the right direction, y'all. So we are your trusted real estate strategists here. Thank you guys so much for trusting us day after day, week over week, year after year. We truly appreciate you. If you need anything, like I said, just give us a call, 404-819-4495. You can always email us, info@TrishSellsATL.com. Our sellers process, we talk about that every week. Step one is scheduling the consultation. We chit chat, then I come out to look at the property. I tell you what's needed to get the home prepared to list. We prepare, and then the listing hits the market. That's the Cliff Notes version of it, depending on your home, depending on what's needed, depending on when you need to move. Those are the parameters that we you know, kind of work with in order to get your home. So, and just as a tip, I know a lot of sellers are like, oh, I can sell my house myself. Listen, 95% of home buyers are using a real estate agent to find their home. So guess what? If your home is not listed, if your home is not on the market, they're not going to be able to find you. So it would be advantageous for you to do what? Hire Trish Sells Atlanta. I'm not going to even say a realtor. Hire Trish Sells Atlanta. So give us a call, 404-819-4495, or you can email us, info@TrishSellsATL.com. We talk about these tips to increase your home's resale value. Curb appeal. We want to draw people in when they first walk to the door. Fresh coat of neutral paint if needed. And then cleanliness is a must. It's a must. It's the non-negotiable. It must be clean. The buyer's process, you know, from a buyer specialist, pretty much the same thing. You schedule a time for us to talk over the phone. And depending on what your situation is, if you need a lender, if you're already pre-approved, you know, if you just have questions, we toggle through that. If you need to get connected to a lender, we do. Once you connect with the lender or you come already pre-approved, we schedule a buyer onboarding. During this buyer onboarding, that's when you officially hire us as your realtor. That requires you to sign paperwork. We have a buyer brokerage agreement, because in the state of Georgia, that has to be signed for us to represent you in your real estate transaction. So that's what we do in our buyer onboarding. And then after that, we have your pre-approval letter. You have told us your area, your hopes, your dreams, how many bedrooms you need. Guess what? We're going home shopping next. So just wanted to kind of iron that out. This is a synopsis. This is actually an old chart. It's not the one that we currently use, but it's still a good synopsis of the process when it comes to real estate. The longest process is viewing properties and writing offers and negotiating terms. Those three things right there, those are probably the most difficult. But once you get that contract accepted, it moves pretty fluidly. Sonia Truitt, who I mentioned earlier, she has a Georgia Local Heroes program. Teachers, doctors, nurses, university professors, military, veterans, everybody, public service. It includes you, government and municipal workers. And when it comes to nonprofit agencies, and the support staff as well. So you don't just have to be a doctor. You can be a member of the support staff, y'all. This is a great program for you. So if you want additional information, please feel free. Call or text 404-819-4495 or email us at info@TrishSellsATL.com. Yes, we do work with lease purchase programs. The Ribbon program was for buyers who, when we were in that crazy market and all the buyers' offers were getting looked over. So Ribbon assisted us with basically saying, we'll put up the cash if you will accept our offer. And then they gave the buyer an opportunity to work the details out with their lender, and Ribbon just charged them a fee for basically saying, I'll put up the money for you to buy the house, because they're a wholesaler. If the lender, for some reason, somebody could not get approved with the lender, then guess what? Ribbon did rent out the house to you for 6 months to give you an opportunity to get your lending rectified. So it's not a lease purchase program. This is only for people who have been pre-approved with the lender. You know, things happen when you get pre-approved after you get pre-approved. And so Ribbon was a great program for people who, you know, had gotten pre-approved. Lease purchase, Divvy, Home Partners, and Path, Home, I think it's Home Path. Or is it Pathway Homes? One of them, y'all. I'm gonna update this because I can't remember. I'm getting it mixed up. But they're a lease purchase program. And so these are the ones that you lease them to eventually buy them. I work with Divvy, Home Partners, and I think it's Pathway or Home Path or something like that. And so I'll update the newsletter with that information as well. Tune in to the Southern Belle of the ATL. We get on here and we do this weekly real estate update, y'all. And this one today is pre-recorded. I have a meeting at my office, but I still wanted to make sure I brought you guys the news. So I jumped on. I said, let me go ahead and pre-record for my podcast family, for my social media family, so that way you get your real estate news today. So be sure to check out our Southern Belle podcast. Y'all done went back to work, so you know you can't be on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all that good stuff, but Trish has you covered. Available on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Amazon Alexa, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and TuneIn. You don't have to be on the screen looking at stuff. You don't have to be on YouTube, getting in trouble on Facebook. You can just, if you have your phone, you know, type in, if you have an iPhone, you can go to the podcast and put in the Southern Belle ATL. This podcast will pop up. If you don't, you're an Android user, we got you covered too. Google Play, iHeartRadio, Pandora, TuneIn. These apps are also available on iPhone too. And then Amazon Alexa. If you have an Amazon Alexa in your house, you can say, Alexa, please play the Southern Belle of the ATL. And guess what? It will play for you. So thank you so much. And like I said, shout out to my podcasters who they listen, they download, they share. Thank you guys so much. In case you missed it, I updated my YouTube channel last week. So the video from last week is on my YouTube channel. So go take a look. Go look at it, see what we talked about last week. So if some things you may think I went super fast, all you have to do is go on the YouTube channel, put in Trish Sells Atlanta, and guess what? The video from last week ended. Well, last week, it will show up, y'all. So let's keep moving. Like us on TikTok, y'all. Yes, we are on TikTok. We have videos up. I try to post weekly. I've gotten so much better. So make sure that you follow us on TikTok at Trish Sells ATL. It's at Trish Sells ATL. Consulting and training services. So I absolutely do mentor. I absolutely do, teach classes. I absolutely do coach and train. Sometimes you have realtors who they've been in the business for a while, pretty much like me, and they're saying, Trish, fix me. I'm the problem. I need to get life together. I need to get my systems together. I need to get me together, and we sit down and we strategize how to make you profitable in your business. So that is something that I also offer. For additional information, please just reach out to me via text 404-819-4495. 404-819-4495. We are also on Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter at Trish Sells ATL. We are also on Facebook. If you go on the Facebook and you put in Trish Sells, you put ATL, we're going to pop up. But Trish Sells Atlanta is also on Facebook. We are also on Instagram. Hey, Instagram fam. We are also on Instagram, y'all. So please make sure you follow our social media. Sometimes, I upload little trinkets and, you never know what Trish gonna do. So just be sure that you're watching our social media. We were named in July a part of the top producers within our market center. So shouts out to my team, myself, James Butler, and Rayana Laws. We are out here, trying to provide a first-class experience for our clients with excellence at its highest level. We talked about my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and put in Trish Sells Atlanta, and my channel will pop up. And you can please subscribe to it, so that way when I post a new video, you will get an alert. So this is myself, and this is James and Rayana, and we are so grateful to be a group and to be assisting buyers and sellers alike in their real estate transactions. Y'all, do you have any questions? Put them in the comments so that way I can see them and I can come back and answer them for y'all. Let me know. I'm so excited and I'm so thankful for the opportunity to serve my community. I'm from Atlanta, so being homegrown, Atlanta is very dear to my heart. So we serve the Atlanta area and 60-mile radius surrounding. And so we don't, toggle ourselves to just one distinct area. We try to help all of our clients. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is always such a pleasure to jump online, to interact with you guys. If you have any questions, concerns, email me, info@TrishSellsATL.com, info@TrishSellsATL.com. Also, if you want to put it in the comments, your question, you can do that as well. You can put your questions in the comments. You can also send us a private message on our social media. We'll take a look at it and make sure that we answer any questions that you may have. So thank you so much for tuning in. I have to run to a meeting at my office, but thank you so much for everybody who supports us, refers us, put our name in rooms that we are not in. We are so grateful and thankful for you. Thank you. See you later, everybody. Have a wonderfully blessed day.